Hi, all people. Do we have audio? Hi, all people. Do we have audio? Hey, doggo, I got you a pup patty. Yeah, you got your pup patty. Got you a pup patty. Yeah. There's a pup patty over here for you. It's over here. Do you want to see the pup patty? Oh, I can't actually show the people, but they can hear it. They can hear it. It's next best thing. Hey, doggo, you want the pup patty? It's for you. It's right here. Oh, I wish there was smell-o-vision. There's no smell-o-vision. Doggo, here. You can get it. You can get it. You're a good boy. Here, get it. Come on. I'll put it on top of your food. How about that? There you go. Wowzers. What a fucking evening. What a fucking evening. I actually was, I fell asleep listening to the Curlyverse. I was listening to Green Room, or Curly talk about Green Room. I was listening to, because the thing is, the Archie verse is now dead. It's the Curlyverse now, of which Archie Luxury Channel is a part of. But there's no more Archieverse because Archie has struck every single channel. He strikes all the channels he doesn't like. So we're going to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about Explore 36mm alternatives. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Let me pull up a screen. And of course, the show needs donations. Archie thinks that he can shut me down and that the money will just go to him. And like, oh, that's partially true. But that's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. So, don't let him win. Don't let him win. If I can pull up the Ko-fi and all that stuff, and I will... I can't put the banners, like the thank you banners and stuff on the screen right now because this is just this is a short-term solution that we came up with. And this is actually, I think, a great short-term solution. So I'm actually thankful. Okay, where the fuck is the upcoming? I totally had to watch. Give me one sec. It's super slow to have it on the screen. Let me pull it up on this other one first. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, here we go, I think. Oh, shit, they had a whiskey auction. Fuck me dead. No. Shit. Where the flip is this? Oh, here it is. Man, this was an old one, though. Fuck. All right. I need to be careful because I don't want to get Curly's channel struck. You know what I mean? Especially when it's one that I'm using, when mine shut down and stuff. So for the people that don't know, he was on the franchise channel last night. Or channels, I don't know. There's so many of them. Hey, doggo. You like Pup Daddy? Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy the Pup Daddy, little guy? Yep. I see you, little man. I see you. Is anybody here? Is anybody here? I don't know if the people are here yet. I know it's going to be hard for some people to find this. It might take some time. But I think it's going to work out. Hello, Mr. Wilkinson. First person in. I also got a burger. Kind of got one for the dog as well, or a patty. And I thought we would talk some watches. And then I would come back later, too, and do more drama then. But I thought, hey, what's up, Sam? I think it's what's up, bro? Yes, that's true. That's exactly true. You know what was interesting was Archie was crying. He's like, oh, this is my livelihood. This is my livelihood. It's like, hey, asshole. Like, you own, like, all this shit. Like, what do you think I'm doing? Like, why do you think I'm on here? Like, you guys are just such a hypocrite and so entitled. I'm not trying to be poor me, but I've been on that show hundreds of times. Seriously. Yeah. Here, give me a sec. What he did to me happened to Curly. The exact same thing. Thankfully, it was Curly's smaller channel, but the exact same thing. Yeah, big time. Big time, Sam. Yeah, big time he was about how it's so hard and like, you know, this is his livelihood and people are stealing from him and shit. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's kind of funny though. There actually is comedy in it just because he's such a lol cow. Like it never ends, you know. All right, hold up. Where's the picture? Yep. All right, so this was Curly's stream. And if you click, watch this. So I actually shared, so like this is from Curly's stream, right? And like, oh, look at this too. My phone, 3%. That's actually pretty good for me. It's almost always, it's a perpetually 1%. I'm in the 1%, baby. Perpetually 1%. I mean, dude, like I buy stupid shit too. I get it. Like, but he cries when he has all these pens. It's like, dude, sell your fucking pens or don't get a HELOC. If you're going to get a HELOC to buy Bitcoin, boys. Get a HELOC for Bitcoin. Not for that. I mean, and also like, I mean, I have a propensity sometimes to be poor me, whatever. And people don't want to hear that. And it gets old really quick, especially when you're being nasty to people like Archie usually is. So it's really hard. You know, that's the other thing. Curly made him a lot of money. You know what I mean? So it is pretty nasty to do that. And Curly wasn't playing his shit. That's the other thing. He was playing Green Room stuff, and Green Room was talking about Archie. Okay, you understand? So like this is, okay, here it is. Look, so here's the Curlyverse stream. I think I posted it. Look. So there's the proof for those that are like saying, oh no, he wouldn't do that, whatever. Literally, like I posted the stream when he started it just to tell people like, hey, you know, come over to Curly's, whatever. And also his fishing trips, they were always real. I misspoke. All the fishing trips have been real. I misspoke. I forgot. I misspoke. Okay, so here I was just like, yo, Curlyverse stream's on. If you want to join, join. You click it. No longer available due to a copyright claim. So this is Archie abusing the process, not just against me now, but now against Archie or against Curly. But Curly didn't do anything. It's one of the few times that Curly's actually innocent. One of the few times Curly's actually innocent, which is kind of funny. Like this time he actually is innocent. Archie also sent me some messages, which is kind of funny, boasting about it. But the idiot literally sent me what he filled out when he was boasting. So it's like, hey, retard, you know I can use that like against you, right? Like, you know that like I can maybe like give that to Curly and it'll help his claim if he fights it because of what you're saying in there. It's pretty clear you're abusing it. So that was kind of awesome. You know what? Because Bateman was giving him info. That's why MT85. Jizz face, Jizz face. Who's here for the Jizz talk? Yeah, Jizz talk. That's it now. It's just like it gets old, man. I think that. Well, see, I don't know. Like, I don't. Is there really anything to even give them? Like, I don't think there's anything to fucking give them. I have no fucking idea. I don't think there's anything of fucking importance, man. No idea. No idea. That's usually how it is. Somebody's telling him stuff, then he won't lash out at him. It's tough. Yeah, what can you do? The alliances shift quickly in this space, you know? I have to say, if you asked me a month ago if you thought I would be doing streams on Curly's, teaming up with him, I would have said no way. But it's different, and I have no problem teaming up with Curly to call out Archie. It's like what? I don't want to use an extreme like example. I'm not OC over here with 9/11. I guess it wasn't 9/11 if now the towers came magically back, right? That's kind of funny, right? It's like, oh, it's 9/11. Yeah, well, the towers are gone now. So if your channel's now back, it wasn't really 9/11. I guess it would be kind of like, you know what it would be like if you want to compare OC's channel removal to a terrorist attempt. I don't think it would be an actual terrorist attack. I think you could say it was kind of like the shoe bomber. Does anybody remember the shoe bomber? The guy that was like super tall, and like he tried to put a bomb in his shoe like right after 9/11, and then I think they changed all the TSA stuff because, and it was like a fucking firework or something, but like it was some idiot that put something in his shoe. But nothing happened. That's basically what it was with OC. No, it was like the shoe bomber, Return of the Shoe Bomber. It was a big hullabaloo about nothing. Oh, man. That's dark. I think so. Yeah, I think that is it. Richard Reed, that sounds right. He looks like crazy when you look at him. He looks like somebody who would put a bomb in his shoe. The Trans-Pacific Battle of YouTube Wits. Well, see, I think the thing too is like, again, Archie tried striking Marcelo, Watch Reporter, myself, Franchise Club, a bunch of stuff. It worked with me and it worked with Curly. He thinks that he can do this, but once a few people actually counter it and fight back, Archie will be in trouble. Because they actually will penalize your account if you lose these and you file these and they're found to be frivolous. Sorry, guys, I'm eating and I'm setting up, you know, that type thing. So thank you for dealing with that. You know what? He used to MT85, but he's pushed a lot of them away. I think you were the newest like big donor, because Tan kind of like was taking a break, and so I think that's why everyone was saying you were Tan MT85, or not everyone, but just a few people. Even though I never believed that because you give in dollars and Tan gives in Canadian. Stream etiquette. I don't care about stream etiquette. It's not my stream. You know what I mean? And I have to eat, and I'm literally not even getting paid for this. So I don't give a shit about stream etiquette. Doesn't matter. I can pull my dick out, honestly. I might, well, no, I shouldn't actually. I retract that. I don't want to do that because then I don't want to get a stream struck or anything. But no, there's no stream etiquette anymore. It's out the window. It's out the window. Basically, it's just no hard R's. That's it. That's the etiquette. Everybody has to take a break. I'll be done eating in like 2 minutes, guys. Seriously. It'll be hella quick. I'm eating as fast as I can. Hey, doggo. You already had your treat. There's nothing left. I gave you the pup patty, baby. You already had your pup patty. Well, you had your pup patty, little man. Pup patty. That was the pup patty. I see you begging for mom. Begging for more patty. More patty, more problems. All right, doggo. You want a bone? Or you have a bone. Why are you looking at me like that? You got a bone. You got your bone. Oh my god. All right, sorry, I'm back. I finished my food and I got myself a yerba mate. I like the yerba mate. I actually really enjoy the yerba mate. To me, the yerba mate is actually delicious. I guess it's not for everybody, but I really like it. I hope I see Mark the Shark in here today because I want to ask Mark the Shark some financial advice. It's not actually financial advice. That's a total joke. Don't nobody believe that. Just total joke. But yeah, no, I did have a question for him. If he around, but I don't think he's around. I haven't seen him today, actually. So what can you do? What can you do? Doesn't pull in the big donors. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not when you scare them all away. That's the thing. If you go back to the street, like, okay, like Tim has some big donors, Archie's just kind of burned a lot of them. He's burned a lot of them. He's burned them. He's burned them. He's literally burned them, I think, is the issue. I think he's burned so many of the fucking donors, basically, is the problem. All right, here, let's go to boom, bang. Why did it go to that? All right, hold up. We got... Man, my computer's going so slow. I don't know what's going on with it. It's going super slow. Okay, so actually, Curly said he's going to fight the strike. That's actually okay. So this is what's very interesting. Okay, so Curly actually, for people that don't know, Curly is combating the strike. Well, hopefully that didn't out his plan. But either way, I mean, like, I think that that's really interesting because the fact that he's going to combat it, I think that there's a pretty good chance he'll win. There's a pretty good chance he'll win. I think he'll win. Well, okay. What brigade do you like? Because I have a few I actually like. I would totally wear like the first generation. Let me go to Chomo 24. No, it's not that. It's there we go. It's like these ones are nice, I think. I would wear one of them, sure. I think these are totally wearable. Something like that. I think these are the 5817. I think the blue is like a rarer one. Like I don't think that's like a common one. I think it was just like that black or the silver white one. But oh no. All right, hold up. Oh shit. I didn't mean to just show the blue one. There's definitely like a all right, hold up. Bum bum bum. Yeah, okay. So like this is the older, but here's like the silver or whatever, and then here's the black. It's not really a good picture. I mean, so like it has this little like I think it's supposed to be the rotor on a boat or something. Or I don't know what you technically call it. But I mean, this is nice. This is very like kind of like a classic elegance. I don't know. Oh, here's the gold. This is from China. China, I wouldn't buy something from China. You could find this watch in America, America, America. You know, for this watch, guess, punters, guess. Our good friend Chandelier. She's got this watch. Chandelier has this. Our good friend Chandelier. She's got this. That's crazy. Look at that. That's actually very nice. I think that's a nice looking watch. 14. I mean, I would rather have that than some of the dress watches. I would rather have that than some of the dress watches that Archie has. I find this, I know that might not be everybody's taste, but I find this pretty like, I don't know. I feel like if you were wanting a Nautilus type watch, or not Nautilus, apologies, like a Aquanaut, if you're looking for like an Aquanaut type watch, but don't want to spend Aquanaut money, I think that there's something to be said for this. I think you could argue that this is kind of their version of that or attempt at it, despite, albeit large. But, I think that this is definitely a winner. Guyaki Organic Yerba Mate, Revel Berry. Time to wake the fuck up, baby. Time to wake the fuck up. Waking up with some of that berry. Doggo, what you do? What are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? Doggo, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you giving me that look, dude? The dog's giving me the weirdest look. He's just like, what are you doing? He's got this look on him. It's so weird. It's like, what are you doing? It's awful, but I have testosterone flowing in my veins. Jesus. Well, I have a lot of testosterone. I mean, I guess, you know what? The fact that Chandelier has it does kind of say that it's feminine, I mean, the fact that she wears it, even if it is her hubby's, It's which is interesting. All right, let's go back. Let me go back again. I mean, so like I think it's called the Brigade Tradition or something. Like I like the I would never buy it. Like I would never buy it. But I like it and I can actually really, really appreciate it. It's definitely a watch that I can appreciate. And I think that there's some, well, not this. Let me pull up the ones that are like reasonable that I actually, give me a sec. I'm using a different program to stream. It's very, very hard. We're doing our best here. So please support the stream if you're able, become a member, all that stuff. There's a lot of ways. It's all in the description, but I will put it in the chat as well. There's a ton of different stuff. There is GoDaddy, which is totally anonymous. You, as long as the credit card's valid, you can put in any name as long as you're, I think it's, originally I thought you had to be in the US, but then I found out it's as long as it's like a US based card or something, because Watch Collector is overseas and he's used it. So I don't know. The GoDaddy is totally anonymous. You can use any name as long as the credit card's valid. And that one's totally great. The Patreon is like a monthly thing. So that's different. Cash App is US only is my understanding, but it's also, it can be totally anonymous. PayPal is not anonymous, but it's worldwide. Ko-fi, you can use any name on the Ko-fi and then I can pull it up. So if you have a question or something, it's still integrated onto the other stream. I can't integrate it into this one because, well, I'm just going to be on here for 3 days, you know, so it's too hard to take it off the other one and put it on here and all that. But if you send a Ko-fi, tell me, and I can pull up what it says. Those are anonymous. And then there's also Venmo. And then there's also a bunch of crypto shit on the page. So there's a bunch of ways to support, tons of stuffs. And it's the only way we can do the Watch Talk is with support from the Watch fans. That's it. All right, I think like 25-ish. No. Okay. Well, this retrograde is the one I'm thinking about, but I was thinking of a different version of it. And I thought it was like 25-ish or like 30 maybe. I didn't think it was that expensive. Is it really that much? I guess it is. Well, here, no, that's just a seconds retrograde. Shit, 1,000 for that. Oh, no, dude. Here, look. Here it is for 20. Okay. No, there is one for. Hold up. There definitely is. Okay, so here we go. 25 to 30. Okay, for sure. So here's one for 25 in Japan. I think that this is the best one. There's also one with like a retrograde second that's kind of interesting. This is, was this white gold? Yeah, white gold. I do like the traditional, says Mikey, but not as much as the opulent ones. Have you seen some of the, like, some of this stuff, like some of their dress watches, the movements on the back, Mikey? They're like insanely decorated, especially from like, I mean, well, so when is this? What's the era in this? We're talking like probably 5 years, 10 years old. I don't know. Not sure. Yeah. Well, so know what there's a God, no, I keep looking at the skeleton Chopard for some reason. No. Here we go. This guy. That was a date on that one. Sorry if I misspoke. Shared audience, that last one, that was most certainly a retrograde date on that one. There's a different one. And I was trying to say that there's another one. There's a different one that has retrograde seconds. If I said that, I totally misspoke. Yeah, this is totally a retrograde date on this one. And like, yeah, like this is the date. But there's another version that has like a second. Yeah, sorry, man. I was probably trying to say that there's another. Let me find the other retrograde one. I'll just show you. Give me a second. because there is a there's a different version. It's cool, but I think I prefer the date one. All right, hold up. No, that's not it. So if you look at, I guess, what would be kind of like 9 o'clock, you have the retrograde second thing, which is kind of different. You know what I mean? Kind of different. Hey, Sam Davidson. Thank you for the thank you, Sam D, for the PayPal. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. We have a show sponsor. Show sponsor. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. So actually, I just got some information from Curly, which is actually okay. Hold up. Let me. I don't want to misspeak and say something that I'm not supposed to really say on the streams. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so I got a message from Curly, and he's okay with me talking about this. Okay, so and he said he's actually gonna be he's actually got some stuff like he's busy for a couple days, but he actually will be fighting the his strike, and he's gonna be fighting it, and he's actually like compiling the stuff for that, and yeah, I mean, he's actually started that, which I think is actually good because the thing was he wasn't playing any. Yeah, so I'm glad he said this is okay. It's to talk about, and it's he's challenging it. Whatever you would say, the right phrase is. It makes me think that I should challenge mine. Should I challenge mine? Should I challenge mine? I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I should, because you know what? If Curly challenges his, if he wins, if I win mine, that would actually that would have a real impact. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like I should maybe challenge mine. I wasn't going to because it's back in just a few days. But you know what? If Curly is actually fighting his, I feel like I should fight mine too. And then you have two people, you have two separate channels that can show that he's abusing it. And then I think that he would actually, not that it's about fucking him, but I mean, I think yeah, because the thing is, the next strike's a month, you know? It's like each one ends up being like a longer thing, and it fucks me. And it's like all he gets out of it is like a warning type thing. But it's like you get enough of those, he won't be allowed or able to do that stuff anymore. So I think that there is something to that. Here, let me see. Let me see. What's it say if I look at this? Yeah, okay, look, it says okay, no. So I can take action. I can submit counter. Okay, so I can do. No, I was not. No, honestly, because the thing is with Archie, he had told me before that it was okay to use his stuff. I didn't think it would be an issue. Yeah, so technically I could. I could. I think here's the thing. I know that Curly's going to win his because Curly's is much more cut and dry because Curly's was well, okay, so here's the problem, okay? Okay, let me show you the worst that can happen, MT85. Here's the problem. Do you see this? Do you see all this? Do you see all this? Do you see all this? That's the worst that can happen. This, you have to give this info. What do you think happens when Archie gets that info? Is Archie the type to not go below the belt? What was he saying in the chats for the people that didn't see it? He's like, I'm going to talk about your family and shit. That's what he's saying. So I fill this out, and then what happens? Archie doxes it. That's what happens. And then people dox people in my family because Archie's making less money. So that's not really an option. Like, that's the issue. Like, that, and Archie knows that I can't do that. So it's like, what the fuck can I do? I can't do anything. It's kind of like an extortion blackmail thing, because the thing is, like, if you have family that, you know, what are you supposed to do, man? Oh, well, you know what? That's a fair question, Dirk. I mean, he already knows my name, and he actually already knows my address. I know for a fact because, you know what? He just searched up on Zillow what my fucking address is. And then, you know, like, he must have got it from an old PayPal. You know what I mean? Because, like, I've definitely PayPal'd him before. So I think he had my address from an old PayPal. And he typed in my address and can see, like, you know, this or that, which is also very shitty. Like, to me, like, I've never done that. Like, I think that's fucking nuts to act like, I mean, I could care less, like, the names given the stuff. I just care. I mean, I care about what the name is in the chat. Like, I don't understand the weaponizing of that. That's what's very odd to me. And that's also where it's like, at some point, Archie has no reason to stop. You know, like, he will continue doing that until somebody basically makes him stop. And I think that Curly might be the only person that will be able to make him stop, because if he actually challenges it and wins, boom, there you go. It's just that fucking simple. So I do think you need to fight back. Like, I think Curly fighting back is actually, oh, here, let me show you what he sent me. Yeah, see, I understand why you're saying that, Endless Time. I get that, but it's not about me. Do you understand? Like, so that's where it's a problem. Like, I can't really do anything because it's not about me manning up. The problem is, that's true. Yeah. So, like, that is true, Sam. In the past, I used I was able to use somebody else who then used their information and their address. And you are allowed to do that. You can have a legal representative. And I had somebody do that before when I fought one of the strikes with Tim, and that's how I won it. And I could technically do that again. But no, you are right that Fatso throws out complaints because he knows people won't counter. But no, it's not just manning up, because it involves other people. Endless Time. If it was that simple, if it wasn't just me, if it was just me, then yeah. But the thing is, he'll put my name out there, and then he gets these people to go after my parents, or go after, like, people in my family, or like cousin or brother or whatever the fuck. And it's just, I have my own person, Sam. I don't need to use, I don't know who Curly used, but I don't need to use his person. There's somebody I could use that would be willing to do it because they did it before. I just, and he has somebody else doing it. He has somebody, and like, they're working his process and stuff. But I have my own person that could do it. You know what? I could do that, Sam. It's not like it would really be like that hard for me. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? I have 10 days to do it. What I kind of want to do, I kind of want to see if Curly wins. And if Curly wins, then I want to do mine too and then win. So then it's like boom, boom. So it's like two people that won, you know? I think that might be the way to do it. If Curly loses, then it's like, well, fuck, there's no point, you know? But if Curly wins, I think I would do it too because his info is, but mine isn't. Mine isn't. Mine isn't MT85. It is sometimes when people get angry and then they put it in the chat or whatever. But I mean, yeah, his basically is. I mean, not that I'm telling people to share that or anything, and I don't want people to do that. I'm not about that. Like, don't put that anywhere around here and stuff. So we're not any of the like. I'm a firm believer in, you know, it's you should have the right to privacy with that. It's not but you know, he's already gone past that. You know what I mean? It's gone past that because of his own mistakes. Yeah. Yeah. I think that, you know what, whether you like somebody or not, it's something that most people agree with, that it's just not it's not on board. It's just not on board. And it's just I think that the simplest way to put it is not going real world, you know? Like that's why I think it's really good to, you know, I like to keep it with the, you know, keep it with the usernames and like you got to keep it topical like that. It's just not yeah. But so let's look at this. Archie put videos requested for removal. Hippo Rage, where is the plur? From the franchise club. Location of infringing content. 2 hours and 36 minutes to 2 hours and 43 minutes. So it looks like Curly played, according to Archie, what's 43 minus 36? That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So Curly played 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, that's a personal one for Dirk. Sorry. Okay, here's what I think, Dirk. I don't think Archie cares enough to actually do it, but he'll say it, or he'll like put all the info in the chat or something like that, and then these other people will do it. So I'm with you where like I don't think Arch would go there in the sense of he's gonna waste his time doing that, but I think if he gets upset enough, he'll say it on a stream, or he'll post it in a WhatsApp, or he'll put it on his page, or who fucking knows. And then from there, you know, people will then do crazy shit. Because yeah, he's definitely doxed before, and he totally will if he gets like if he thinks that you're stealing a donor, or like he thinks that you stole his money, or you know, whatever. Holy shit. My mom just sent me a picture. Okay. She just sent me a picture for my I guess it would be like a class reunion. Um like so like holy shit. Okay, so it's like a class of, I shouldn't say the year, but like alumni reunion. So it's from my high school. And so there's like this postcard, and it has pictures of all, not all, but like I don't know. There's a lot of people, like I don't know, like 30 people on the postcard. And there's a picture of me on the postcard. Like, so they sent this out. It says class of whatever, alumni reunion. There's like probably about 30, 35 people on here. There's a picture of me, and it looks like I'm making like a really weird face, and I have a striped shirt, like like a blue and yellow like striped shirt and then like some sort of mullet. Fuck me dead. Actually, no, but you know what? One of my friends is on here and he's wearing a Burberry shirt and he's popping his collar on the Burberry shirt and then he has like a little diamond fucking earring. Dude, what the fuck? This is hella funny. Dude, what? I don't even like I like recognize a few of these people. Like I remember like that's fucking trippy, dude. I can't believe I actually look like that. That's fucking nuts. I still have this fucking shirt, man. I think it looks like my collar is popped too. My collar's popped. So I have like a rugby like horizontal stripe where it's like yellow blue and then the collar's fucking popped with like a mullet. Jesus. Yeah, no way. I don't want to go. I don't know. I don't want to go, Dirk. I do not want to go. But yeah. I would be curious what priests have been arrested since I was there. That's really the only thing I would be curious about. I would be curious which priests are now in prison. Dude, Mikey, you know what's funny is half of my kid pictures, okay? Like my little kid pictures, I all have like a really like ridiculous mullet. And just about all of them, even like baby photos from like I don't know, like 5 to like 8 or 9, 10, like baseball photos when I'm like 10, 11, 12, fucking hickey ass haircut with the mullet. Tell them you're a big time video game influencer. CEO or well, former CEO Meech, is trying to get me to do the video game content, but I don't think that's really the right pivot. I don't know if it's the right pivot, honestly. I don't think people really like the video game content, to be completely honest. I think it's kind of trash. It's actually kind of trash content, but what can you do? You can try your best. You can only try your best, really. But so what's interesting to me is Archie is literally shutting down any channel that's talking about him. And what happens? People will just go to Timmy. Like, that's what I don't understand. It's like, so he's shutting down any of the channels in the Archieverse that talk about him. And here's the other thing. There's a couple things he could do. Like, and I find this very interesting, the legal agreement. I have a good faith belief that the use of the material in the manner complained is not authorized by the copyright. Okay, so yeah, well, I don't. We will. I'm trying to get it set up and stuff, Dirk. Like I've watched some videos and all that, and like I know that Meech actually had it downloaded, and like I think I missed the window to like download the beta, but like we were talking about it for like a little while, you know, and like sharing some videos and stuff like that because he actually played it, Dirk. Like he actually played it. Like I didn't actually. I haven't actually been able to play it yet. Like I had to make some room and I downloaded it and yada yada yada. But it really okay. Well, so that's what he was saying, okay? And he kept sending me some little clips of like, oh, like man, the game's so great, it's so much fun. And I'm like, dude, I played Battlefield 2 and it was terrible. I didn't like it, or Battlefield 4, I don't know. And I usually don't like for shooter games, I usually just like Call of Duty because it's I just like being like an infantryman. I don't like having to fly a plane and stuff. Meech was complaining about the game because it requires skill. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We should bets on how long until Mech breaks a controller in Battlefield 6. Meech is actually not very good. That's what's funny. Is like he's actually shit at these games, but he's fun to play with. He's fun to play with. Actually, Dirk, when I played COD with you, you were surprisingly good. You were actually very, very good. I know we only played like 2 or 3 rounds, but I remember you were very, very good. I'm not very good. When I play with Meech, I usually just hide in a corner. And then I wait for him to rage, which is always funny. Well, I find it funny at least. Have you heard about the new the GTA 6? It's going to be $119. $119, y'all. Oh, I got some big news, punters. I got some big news on the I don't know. People don't really care, but I care. So on the Bitcoin front, there's some news on the Bitcoin front. And the news is I got anxious and I sold it. But I actually sold it all for a profit, thankfully. I sold it all for a profit. But I got anxious. And so I saw an opportunity. To sell at a profit. And I sold at a profit. And I'm going to, after thinking, I think maybe I can get a better buy-in sometime in this month because so many people said that August, I think, was really bad, and then it usually comes back later. So, yeah, this is, okay, so P-Cars, this is what I did. Yeah, I'm a true believer, baby. That's why I sold all of it. But no, but for real, like, so I sold it all except for like my profit, a small profit, but I did make profit on it. So and actually it's decent, so I can't complain. But I had to do it in that pump. So I did get rid of it. But I'm going to try to buy in again. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to buy in again. And so that's my idea is that, so yes, I did. I got that, but it's because here's the deal. Okay. Like I did the math, and with the loan, paying the margin shit, like that I had to pay for, like, you know, having it in there and stuff, like I was able to make like profit after all that. So it's like, you know what? I was able to make, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to sell. Like, I want to get back in, but like when my channel was shut down and like I kind of need the money and stuff like that, I saw an opportunity to make a little money. And it was like, you know what, if I can make like, $1,500, $2,000 after the taxes, like real quick, I think I can buy back in sometime before the end of the month. And that's my plan with that. So I don't have that loan anymore. The loan's gone. The loan is gone. I'm completely out from under the loan. Which, I mean, not that it really mattered too much. I mean, I was down like 7,000 or 8,000 on that at one point, which, I mean, I was not like concerned. I did text Meech a few times, like, Meech, fuck me dead. I'm almost down 10,000. What the fuck? But so I was down like, 8K or something, but in the end, I mean, I kind of wanted to stay in it, but I didn't want to take the risk with the loan was the thing. I didn't want to take a risk on the loan. So I saw that I could make a little bit of money and took that profit, sold it all back. And I think I'll get a better buy later. So you know what? It's enough to pay the rent for a month. And I'll take that and then buy back in, baby. We'll buy back in. We'll do it again. Baby. We'll do that shit again. We'll just fucking do it again. Be sure to update. You know what? So I'm kind of hoping maybe drop to like, because my original buy was like 120 or something. Like, because of all the fees, or maybe it was like 120. I don't know what it was. Yeah, well, good on him, dude. Like Ozzy's been all in on Bitcoin for a while, like not just like I didn't buy into it until it was like 50 or 60,000 MT85. So like, you know, he got into it really, really early. So good on him. I think that if you made sacrifices like years ago and bought in, you're probably in a pretty good spot. So I think it can be a pain to cash all that out though. But yeah, he is all in on that. He is all in. Definitely, definitely, definitely all in. Yeah, you know, so you know why you want to hear a story that's funny of how I bought into it. So I got offered it probably like 10 years ago when I was selling, like I used to have season tickets for the Giants for baseball, and I was selling like my World Series tickets, and it was like, hey, I'll sell one game and then that will pay for the other two and I can go for free. So I remember trying to sell the tickets and this guy offered me Bitcoin, and that was the first time. And I'm like, well, what can I do with that? Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, fuck it, I don't want that. But then when I was doing this channel, okay, when Bitcoin was like 20,000, one of the punters, I don't want to out their name, but gave me like $200. And then like a year later, when Bitcoin was like 40 or 50,000, he gave me like another $250. And I saw that, you know, this punter basically, he's like, hey man, like I want my donations to be private. I don't want people to know, but like, hey, I'll give you this. And here's the donation for the year, man. And he gave me the 250, and it's like, hey, here's my donation for the year. Enjoy. A year later, he gave me like another 200 in Bitcoin. And I saw that $400 that he gave me become like over $1,200. Because I didn't know what to do with it. It just sat in my like Coinbase, and it's like, dude, this guy gave me $400 and now it's like $1,200. So I'm just going to put some of my own money into it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. It seems like a scam. It literally seems like a scam. But I literally saw the money go from like 200 to 400, and then after that it went from like 800 to 1,200 or something. So at that point it's like, you know what, I don't understand it, but clearly people like it, so fuck it, you know what I mean? I'll throw some money at it. And the punter was Uzi. Yeah, he paid for this and his KKK clan fees. He paid for this and his clan fees, Loose Tooth. Damn. Wow, 20x on XRP. That's what all the big people like, is the XRP. Well, see, okay, MT, I literally don't understand it either, okay? But what happened was somebody gave me money, okay? And then I saw that they gave me money and I saw it double, and then they gave me more money and I saw that basically double again. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. But yeah, no, I don't get it either, dude. I for real. And like anytime I look at it, I try to think of like the issues with it because it just seems so ridiculous. But man, I'll buy it as long as it goes up. If I can buy it and make money on it, you know, but it doesn't make sense to me either. How are you doing, Joseph? I'm glad you found it, man. It's hard to find. Yes, yes, Rich Mitch. Come on. There's always watch talk. Come on. We're talking. I just want to talk watches. Rich, I just want to talk watches. I just want to talk watches, Rich Mitch. We're talking watches here. I just want to talk watches. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're talking watches. We're talking the watch that I'm going to buy with the Bitcoin. What's the Bitcoin watch going to be? What should the Bitcoin watch be? It should be selling my Yachtmaster for the Bitcoin monies and then buying it back later for like a Falcon Eye. What's my grail? I don't have a grail watch. I don't really, the grail talk's kind of weird to me. I don't know. Like, if you really want it, you could go get it. You know what I mean? Like if I wanted to go sell like all my shit and get rid of all this and that, I mean, you could totally get it. So it's like, do I really have anything that's a grail? Cause it's like, if I wanted it that bad, oh, you saw the dude, you've passed on the Falcon Eye. Why would you do that? Why? Dude, Okay, that's okay. I think that's the only Yachtmaster that's better than the Yachtmaster you have. I think that okay, so I think that yeah, like dream watches for sure, like what like that I would like buy in an instant from the AD. The titanium Yachtmaster, I would 100% buy that in an instant. I would like find a way to you know, get the money and buy it. Same with so titanium Yachtmaster, I would buy. The Falcon Eye, I would definitely buy the white gold Falcon Eye. The Daytona with the meteorite. Yeah, my AD ain't never calling. You want to hear a funny story? The last time the AD called me, or actually, no, the last time the AD called me, they tried to offer me the two-tone on Jubilee. They tried to offer me the two-tone GMT, but I, you know, not to be a flipper type, but it's like, I know I can't make any money on that, and I don't like the watch. Not that I would want to flip it, but there's no, I'm not, I mean, I would have no, I don't even like the watch. I don't like two-tone. I can't keep it, and you can't make money on it. So it's like a hard pass. But they tried to sell me, dun, 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 dun. Is it, no, not that. They call it this. Okay, yeah, this one right here. And I told them I hate two-tone. Like, they know I hate two-tone. So I didn't really understand. Yeah, they're never, you know what? She ain't never going to call me, Picard. She ain't never going to call me. But I bought some shitters from her. Dude, yeah, isn't this a dog? No, I don't like this watch. She wanted me to buy this. She was trying to get me to buy this, and I bought some dogs. Like I bought a Grand Seiko from her, and some other stuff. But okay, know what's funny? Ooh, you bought a Breguet. Shit, I bought a Grand Seiko from her, and then I actually, you know, the OP41 my mom has, and so I still have that, and then I have the Explorer. So basically the Explorer, but then you know I got rid of the Grand Seiko. No shitters, man. I can't. You know what I want? I just wanted a GMT. Like I was trying. Like I told her I just wanted a fucking GMT, like Batman. I mean, because I didn't think I could get what I actually. I mean, there's no way I can get that. You know. So I was like, I wanted the Batman or this really. It was like any of these. It was like any of the GMTs, but they're looking at me like I'm fucking nuts, you know. They'll like, oh, you can get like they acted like I was blessed to get the OP, you know what I mean? So it's tough. What can you fucking do? What can you do? Yeah, no dress watch. There is no dress watch. That's true. No dress watch at all. No dress watch. All right, I just hit an hour, and I'm trying to do this for money, obviously, and I can't take super chats, so I am going to wrap this up. I'll give it a few minutes, see if anybody donates, but otherwise, I'm going to come back later. And we'll do some a video from the suspended. Oh yeah, I was able to upload a video. Yes. I can't live stream. That's true. Yes, I made a short on a burger or something. Yes, I tested it. It was able to do the video, but I can't stream still. But that is correct. I am able to. It's fucking confusing. I don't know, but it like I was testing something, and it looks like there is the ability to do that. So at least it's going in the right direction, I think, for now.